We are live, guys. I'm saying Mr. Blipstack.
Raven the GS.
Joe 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And yes, we're back. We never gave up on Star Wars Visions. Let's go, episode 6.
Okay, all done, T0-B1.
Does it look like Dr. Lloyd? Guys who played Mega Man?
No.
I won't be surprised if these are the same guys.
I was about to say, bro. It's a resemblance.
Good morning. Professor Mitaka, did you make me bigger again?
Next up is CO3. Would you go get him, please?
Okay. Good morning. Gotta find CO3. Hold on, where did CO3 go?
Reminds me of Pingu. I know when he moves and stuff. Oh.
It's your turn for a tune-up. Then we can play Jedi afterwards.
Those carbons were mad.
T0-B1. How many times must I tell you? You must never go into the basement.
Sorry.
Come along, my children. Let's get to work.
Professor Mitaka, how long are we going to keep working on this? I'm bored already.
How many times must I tell you? Until there are clouds in the sky and there is green on the land. We can stop only when there is life on this planet. And we are going to make this a beautiful place.
Can we hurry? Because I really want to see the rest of the galaxy. If I can't find the Kyber crystal, how am I supposed to become a Jedi?
Clear your mind. And use the Force.
The Force?
Yes, the Force is what gives a Jedi their power.
So, where do I find the Force then?
Everywhere. The Force is present in all things.
Poncho.
Nothing. He keeps telling me to use the Force, but I don't know anything about it. But I've already searched everywhere on this planet.
Never go into the basement.
You've got a bad feeling about this? But this
There
is
you
the
go.
place I haven't searched yet. Okay, I'm just gonna take a peek.
We didn't get it last episode, did we?
Studio notes.
Ship? So cool. Let's take off.
So you think this guy was a runaway then?
The old guy.
He's 100%, yeah.
T0-B1, this is a call to all Jedi. If you can hear me, report in.
Mom!
Sir, we picked up a suspicious
This
signal.
you.
What are you doing? T0-B1, get out of there right now.
I'm sorry. I just thought there might be a crystal here.
Come here.
Yup.
Professor Mitaka, you're a Jedi? I had no idea. Why didn't you tell me?
In order to protect you. They're here. I need you to stay hidden. Do not come out for any reason.
So is
Oh, you
this
don't have any
the
arms.
Force? Please don't deactivate me.
CO3, I leave this child to you. I am one with the Force. The Force is with me.
Professor Mitaka?
Yo.
Bro.
Oh! You died!
Hey, wait! Open the valve! Run!
Yo, what?
Did he get him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
My name is Toby, and I'm a Jedi!
Yes! Sheesh, bruv!
CO3, let's go!
Huh? Shut up!
Yo, this is sick! Yo!
Oh, that was live. Hey, these man.
Nah, bruv, that is sick.
All this stuff? We will continue our research and the professor's legacy of helping planets. Because that's what Jedi do.
Hey. Nah, that was nice, man. That was nice. That was nice. Did it feel so fast?
Yeah, it was quite short.
How long was that one?
I was 14.
14. Bro, it felt like 5 minutes. Yo, it's mad. If you do anything else in life, come with the force and subscribe to the channel. You send me. Yo! You know what, yeah, let me just second. Who wants to go first?
I don't mind going first. Obviously, watching this, the start of the animation did remind me of the same kind of art style that they use in like Mega Man. Like I feel even the main guy, the Master Jedi, reminded me of Dr. Willy. Even the little robot Toby, he reminded me of Mega Man himself. I was like, oh okay, so like cool animation. And then going on with the story, I was like, okay, this is one for the younger lot. You want to get them into Star Wars or get into like the stories of being a Master Jedi and stuff. They would watch this, but the more it went along, I was like, I'm actually enjoying this, you know. I feel like this is actually for me too. So the story is pretty good. The way the guy was like almost teaching Toby, but like not like lead on too much because he said he wanted to protect him and stuff. But obviously his curiosity was what made events happen. But super sick, man.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I think it goes way like deeper than even that. I mean, I feel like this whole thing is really just like a retelling of the Pinocchio story, where my man wants to be a real boy or a Jedi. But also, in terms of like going into that room and seeing all the scriptures on the wall, I think that the Jedi had actually just put all of his history and all of his knowledge into Toby's memory banks. And this is why he has that curiosity. This is why he's doing all this stuff on the wall and all of that. That's why all of the droids, look, like whenever you see him, he's putting that's Jedi history. He has all of the Jedi history from that guy, and it's just that is what his operating system is. That's why the Kyber crystal was already inside his body. That's what, like, it was just like this guy knew like he's finished at some point and he's trying to pass his information on to the next generation. The same way these man are passing their information on to the next generation through a retelling of the story of Pinocchio in the Jedi format. So I thought this was like super legit.
Bro, this might be my favorite episode, bro. Simply because it's just so Star Wars, like the lore, everything, like what you guys mentioned. But I'm watching this thing here, and I'm looking at episode 4, Obi-Wan. Do you know what I mean? Like a bit of Obi-Wan, Uncle Owen, like the whole he's a farmer, so they're trying to farm this place. the whole thing like coming out of him. Like, I'm thinking of Force Awakens, like the Force awoke out inside him when he was looking for the Kyber crystal, but all this time was inside him, bruv. Like they really went in this episode in terms of like Star Wars, innit? And like another thing is just seeing my man with no arms. Yo, I don't think we've got like chopped limbs in Star Wars Visions to this point, innit? Like, yo, that bro, that's such a Star Wars thing, and that's something that whenever there's a Star Wars movies, fam, if someone's limbs is not getting chopped, like I always feel some type of way about it, innit? But the fact that yo, his arms got chopped, regardless if he's a bot or not, bro, that's so Star Wars, innit? So like seeing the schematics on the wall, like all the scriptures, like you mentioned, and then if that, bro, they peppered so many things in, like. Yo, they had when he first got the trees coming up, what's the force tree, yeah, bruv, boom, that was in there. Like, so now I'm thinking of Poe Dameron's and his parents, bruv. Like my mind was racing when I'm watching this thing, innit?
Yeah.
So
another thing I thought was deep is it's like I think that these guys are sick in like spinning a new narrative for the new kids on what a Jedi is supposed to be, because obviously it's like. We have the Jedis, I'm going to say, of our era that like we don't rate. Like these men were ran by Palpatine. And obviously, for anyone who actually watches Star Wars and understands what's going on, you'll see like the Jedi is a corrupt organization. But the last line of this, where man's like, oh, saving planets, like bringing planets back to life and protecting people, that's what a Jedi is supposed to be. Do you get what I'm saying? And understand, as a Jedi, you can do that as an individual and don't have to be part of a council. You don't have to be part of anything, bro. You can just do that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the things that like I would like in future Star Wars movies with future Jedis to be touched on, that, bruv, Jedis should be singular policed people, bruv. They shouldn't be part of some governing body that tells them what to do, bruv. Because yeah, bruv, because as soon as you bring that kind of level of politics into it, it gets dead, bruv. It gets dead, bruv. And I think that this is what this character and this even episode is an embodiment of like what Jedi should be in the future.
Yeah,
so I thought this was super
and
legit.
even like during the episode, you was like, oh, like is he a runaway? Like, bro, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's everything that he's talking about. That yo, like, you don't want to be out there. There's peace here. There's something like there's life here to be built instead of being part of like being the foot soldier like these men are.
I mean, I think it was more so obviously after Order 66, he's got no arms, so he just basically barely escaped. He's gone to a desolate planet where he knows no one would come here because there's no life. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why he's hiding out here. But as a scientist, the kind of guy he is, he's rebuilding that world and rebuilding a new Jedi Order. Or a new Jedi or a Padawan or whatever. And I thought it was gangster as well, because obviously, Sam, you brought in a Mega Man vibes from the beginning, which I feel, but even they took it deeper where the other droid attaches to man's back, and that's a Mega Man thing too, to do as well, get power-ups, get new weapons, all of that. So I can't wait for season 2 to actually see him, because he had about 10 droids with him. So obviously, if he starts patterning it right, he's going Megazord,
Astro Boy.
Yeah, bro. And that there's gonna be gangster, innit? So I thought it was tough, bro.
So sick, man.
Yeah, but the fight as well. Like I wasn't expecting too much, because at the beginning it was just like, you know, normal just
Pingu type.
That's it. But then he started doing capoeira. Man was doing backflips, and they've really showed us what that his body can just do 360s anyway. But the way they implemented it into the fight was actually super mad. Super mad.
This is definitely something for Disney Star Wars to explore and start bringing to the youths, in it, like instead of some of the nonsense they have out there. Like this right here is such a way to plug into the kids, like Force, the way to go on about things, like even the droids and stuff like that, bro. And you're bringing in like old stuff, like what was it, Mega
Man.
Do you know what I mean?
Boy,
like, bro, like, yeah, because I'm over here thinking, yo, Astro Boy. But yo, this probably one of my favorite ones.
These man are sick as well, just thinking about it, like, in terms of, like, how droids are seen in the universe. This droid can feel the Force, bro. I was going to
ask that, like.
So, yeah, so they To me, they're
Is it the
saying that
first?
that droids are sentient, bruv. Or we don't know what that Jedi Master did.
Okay, yeah.
See, there's either something special about T0-B1 and they just confirm that androids or droids are sentient creatures in Star Wars, isn't it? Get me? So that racism thing is a bit mad for them.
But you know what? You'll be interested if they were built or if they have like some sort of like kyber crystal inside.
I mean,
them.
he's powered by a kyber crystal. So him feeling, and this is why I said it's either he's special, or they're all that, and he had a kyber crystal inside of him. So maybe that's why he can feel the force. Maybe it's more of an operating system type of thing, as opposed to he's actually feeling the force. You get what I'm saying?
You know, it could also be as well. You know how some force users are able to communicate with animals.
Yeah, but he's a robot.
So yeah, he's a robot. So through him, these bots are also part of that, like being able to feel the force and stuff like that.
You're doing that. That's not what they did.
Bruv, I'm just saying, like,
I know.
Like usually that's what it is. So obviously they're not animals, they're bots.
But they're connected to him because they're bots anyway. So
Right.
do you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he would need the force to connect to them like that. But him feeling the force could be a thing where it's like because he's powered through
connected to him and being part of that ecosystem.
There his arms and legs, bro.
You know
like we just said, didn't it?
Woo! Ladies and gents, jump in the comment section below and let us know your thoughts on this episode. Which one's your favorite? And are you looking forward more for this type of anime? Do you know what I mean? But other than that, we'll see you next time. I'm Raven GS.
So Mr. Blitztech.
Show one for the Cyber Nerds.
Peace.
What happened? Nothing happened. Nothing except for the war. Too many people died in this land. All that pain forced me to grow up.
What does that mean?
That even innocent, foolish children grow up in the face of pain.